The U.S. is offering Russia a deal to secure the release of American prisoners Brittney Griner and Paul Whelan. Whelan was detained in Russia on espionage charges in 2018 and has been sentenced to 16 years in prison. Griner was apprehended at a Moscow airport in February and is on trial now for drug charges. Griner, a WNBA star, testified in Russian court for the first time Wednesday. Caitlin Huey-Burns has more on her case and what the U.S. is considering to get her and Whelan back home.
Soon after a handcuffed Brittney Griner was back in Moscow court today to defend herself for the first time, Secretary of State Antony Blinken revealed the U.S. had offered a prisoner swap for her release, along with Paul Whelan, another American serving a prison sentence in Russia.
We put a substantial proposal on the table weeks ago to facilitate their release.
Blinken did not identify who the U.S. was willing to trade, but Russia has long sought the release of Viktor Bout, known as the Merchant of Death. He's serving a 25-year prison sentence for conspiring to kill Americans and to provide material support to terrorists. Griner was arrested after she landed in Moscow in February, just days before Russia's invasion of Ukraine began. In court today, she held up photos of her wife, family, and friends before testifying she wasn't read her rights at the time of her arrest.
No, my rights were never read to me. No one explained any of it to me.
The two-time Olympic gold medalist also told the court she was made to sign documents she couldn't understand, and that while she admits to bringing the cannabis oil cartridges prescribed by her doctor to Russia, it was by accident.
I do plead guilty because of the actions that have happened, but I, again, did not intend to do this. I did not intend to smuggle or bring any substance into Russia.
Griner now faces a possible 10-year term in Russian prison. Her sentencing is expected next month.
A national security advisor reached out to both the Griner and Whelan families ahead of today's announcement and will continue those conversations. The administration hopes that going public with the deal will put pressure on Moscow. Lana?
All right, Caitlin, thank you. For more, I want to bring in Jonathan Franks. He is a spokesperson for Trevor Reed, who was freed in a prisoner swap with Russia back in April. Welcome, Jonathan. So remind us, how did the U.S. successfully negotiate Trevor Reed's release?
I think his parents played a huge role in that. Their protests, both in Dallas and out in front of the White House, were very effective. And I think we made a case very well that a prisoner trade was appropriate here to bring Trevor home. And it quite frankly, it worked beautifully for the White House. And so we're thrilled that they're potentially building on that success. I've actually been waiting to say bravo to them for 91 days now since Trevor got home, and it seems like they're headed in a decent direction.
So do you expect to see a similar process play out with the efforts to free Paul Whelan and Brittney Griner? Tell us more about what this potential prisoner swap might look like.
It's hard to know. There's a lot of moving parts in these, and it seems like perhaps they're having a hard time getting an answer from the Russians, in which case there are options they could take to people that are likely to get a reaction from the Russians. But I imagine it'll be another tarmac swap. I mean, that's based on nothing but speculation, but both of them need to come home. And also, we cannot forget Mark Fogel, who was recently sentenced to 16 years, which is an absurd term for alleged possession of pot. And we need to bring our people home. And if prisoner trades are the way to do it, great. I've been advocating for Mr. Bout to be traded since at least last October. And sometimes when I hear him called the Merchant of Death, I kind of wonder if Americans know that's not at all what he's in jail for.
I want to ask you more about that because, as you say, when you hear something like that, it sounds like maybe Russia would be getting the better end of the deal. Do you have a perspective on that?
I do. Mr. Bout's release date is 2029. He goes home then, well, actually in 27 or 28, whether we like him or not. And, Mr. Whelan got a 16-year sentence, which is absurd. He served 13, he served 3. So we would get 13 years off Mr. Whelan's. You can assume Ms. Griner will get an absurd sentence, and we'll get, 5-10 years off of her. And, the Russians will get 6 years off of Mr. Bout. And I think it's pretty easy to see who gets the better end of that deal. 6 years plus versus at least 13 years on the U.S. side.
We know the goal, certainly for the people that love them, is to bring them home. Jonathan Franks, thank you.
Correct.